That is number 5 reason why I remained in the church without knowing that Jesus is the Lord of the church. I want to say that the 26 years is not a small thing. Some people are born and they live to 26 and die. But so I was happy, and I'm happy that the Lord has preserved me all these years to now tell this story. The aim of telling is to help you. I don't know whether you have been helped already. Or if you are like me, may God help you in the name of Jesus. Now, this is number 5 reason. You people have not become ex-sinners. By conversion, you become an ex-sinner, a former sinner. It's not as if you don't fall and die. You may fall in, no, you don't fall and fall into sin and come out. You can fall. The devil can tempt you. People can give you trouble. You may just recourse to your natural life without knowing sometimes. But it's not supposed to be your nature anymore. Your nature is to have the nature of God from the point of your conversion. How do I know? I know because I've been there. I've been there before, and now later a woman came to me in the night and asked, where is the hotel like this? That she was lodged in that hotel, but she does not know the place. And I took the time to carry her up and down to locate the hotel. Not me, not the former me. I would have offered her another accommodation. But it's because I was there that I can talk to you about what happened when a person is converted. I returned books that were with me from the university library. It's because I got converted. I left the university with 1 or 2 books like that, and then I had to return them after the conversion. And then I went begging people to forgive me and to reconcile with me after my conversion. A lot of them, people in the village, people that I didn't really know how I offended them. One of them was a sole administrator who said I didn't bribe him. And I said, look, even the money you are talking about, somebody stole the money, signed my signature and collected the money in the local government. So it's not that I collected the money. So I begged him and he said it was over. I was even begging a man who was taking bribe in order that I can be at peace with him. And I went begging like that. Now, I want you to know that I had to, in Kaduna, I was called to a meeting. Those days I was doing contract here and there. So I was doing one in Kano. They called me to a meeting and they said, we have added 3 million to your contract. I asked for variation, but they asked for the other. So I said it's too much. How can you add 3 million? The original contract was not up to 3 million, but they said, "Oh, we've added. What's our own?" And I said, "You are giving me temptation number 3." What? All of them, 3 of them, an architect, an electrical engineer, a quantity surveyor. They simply, all of them echoed it. What is temptation number 3? So I said, because of the architect who was a Muslim, I will explain. Temptation is number 3 is the devil says, I'll give you the whole world if you bow down to me. If you bow down to me, I'll give you the whole world. Now you are giving me temptation number 3. They got angry. For the next 6 years, my money was tied. I didn't even know they would pay something. By the time they paid, there was not much to it. It cost to become a Christian. It cost to become a Christian. There in Abuja, I was called to do a contract, and then they gathered in a meeting, called me in, and consulted, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And this is what will happen. What will be our own? And I again said, you're giving me temptation number 3. Normally, we can treat people that have helped us well, but it's not as if we can negotiate. It's government money. It's not as if we can negotiate. It's not a free money. It's supposed to be work we are going to do for you. And then they say, look, do you have your card here? I said, yes. Do you have your headed paper? I said, yes. Then they just did some things. I ended up getting something. But somebody wanted to tell me, do you know how much they say you collected? I said, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But they sent me something. They produced my headed paper. They did all their letters. They wrote themselves and approved it. That was not all. Now, I got involved with one contract to supervise a building. Something up to 35 million naira. And then within a short time, you know what happened? The contractor came to me and said, that they said from the office that I can now get a final approval. I said, well, they have not even appointed me officially as the consultant. So it's not as if I have a big duty to be part of it. Do you know what happened? Do you know that I said, look, what you are saying is not possible. I've been to the site. Not up to 5 million have been spent on the job. And you're asking for a final certificate that you have finished the work. They said, look, then the man thought money will do a work. And he said, they said I should give you 1 million naira if you sign the paper. So 1 million naira, 1 naira, to me is the same. The money had lost power over my life by that time. So I didn't really submit to it. And eventually, I didn't get the 1 million naira. But you know, it's very cheap to become become an unbeliever. You get money cheaply, you get cash, you get friends, you get things going for you. Now, I had to stop doing pre-contract pre-qualification for contract in one place because they will ask me, who are your staff? I had no staff. I had to tell my friends to bring their certificate, my children to bring their certificate, my neighbors to bring their certificate. When I saw for the first time that all liars will be in hell, it's not that I was seeing it for the first time, but God opened my eyes. You know what I did? I stopped pre-qualification. The bank had to say, you have a lot of money. I had no money. So one day in a taxi, somebody asked me, we didn't see you in the last bid for contract. I said, no, I no longer want to go to hell. I no longer want to go to hell. You know, it's not that I became poor for nothing. I became poor deliberately. It was by choice that no, it's better. It's better to, if I have a taxi to drive, if I can carry wood, if I can carry water, whatever I can do that I can get money, it's better than to commit sin and to get money. The doors are open. You can be paid well if you compromise. The world is so arranged that if you don't do these things, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. Now, so I want you to know that it pays to be a sinner. The world is your own. You know their language, you know what they do. But I want to tell you, these things don't last. After your life here, they don't matter. They no longer matter. Money is not used in our country, in the country where we are going to, in the world where we are going to. Money is not used. In fact, the road is made of gold. Money is not used. I want to say it again. Money is not relevant in the kingdom into which we have come. Those of you who want to really come, please come. You will not die.